Okay, as I said, I was on leave because now I am on quarantine. I'm in quarantine because I was out of station 4 days, and in our township it is compulsory to have the quarantine, keep the quarantine rules because of this COVID situation. Okay, that's why I'm taking classes. What do you know about COVID? Anyone? Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you know about COVID, Purvi?
Ma'am, it is an virus which affects our lungs and our body immune system.
So we are not getting into it's like scientifically, it's like what is the effect of it. But
Ma'am,
what we know, what, yeah, speaking.
ma'am, it's a spreadable virus which attacks on our immune systems and weaken our immunity.
Yeah, yes, exactly. You have a very good knowledge about it. Anybody else? Anybody else like to speak on it? You like to speak? Okay, it's okay, no problem. So you just understand that we are passing through a very crucial stage. We are passing through a serious crisis due to this pandemic. And science has not able to find a definite solution for it. That's a very big issue. Even though science has advanced so much, science has not able to find a definite solution to save us from corona, this pandemic. And even we couldn't find a vaccine or medicine. It has not been developed. So in such a situation, we have to be more careful even now. Even now, you have to be more careful. Don't think that corona is over. We can become casual now. So जब तक दवाई नहीं तब तक ढिलाई नहीं. You know. So there is no relaxation till we find a medicine for this. You have to be very careful, and even social distancing is crucial in this phase also. There should be social distancing. We have to stay at home. No unnecessary roaming around and no panic buying, going here and there and buying something else from outside. All this should be limited. Unavoidable things should be. And I mean, some side of journey and all we cannot avoid. That can be done. So no relaxation till there is no vaccine and medicine. So as I told you, I have now I had a journey. Okay, I was out of station for 3 4 days. That's why I'm quarantined for 7 days. So I thought it's the right time to tell you something about this pandemic. So you have to keep distance even now, and social distance is required even now, and mask is very much necessary when you are out. And when you are out means in unnecessary I mean unavoidable situation. An avoidable situation, we have to be out. In such situation, mask is compulsory, and hygiene, washing hand, all this you should continue because we don't have any medicine and vaccine proven till date. So even now it is very much necessary. Don't get relaxed. Okay, so that is what I wanted to say. साबुन से करो हाथ की धुलाई, होगी कोविड की जमकर धुनाई. Okay, so you have to washing your hand. You have to regularly and frequently. You have to. Okay, that keeping. कोरोना से बचे, सही से मास्क पहने, हाथ धोए बार बार, निभाए 2 गज की दूरी, दैट इज सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग. ये सब आप लोग हमेशा सुनते हैं. I was just reminding you, you know everything. But I was just reminding you, mask on, COVID off. Mask on, COVID off. Okay. So I was just reminding you that you should not feel that now everything is over. Okay. Even now it is there. So we cannot get relaxed and don't think that we are not in a relaxed mood. We have to be very careful even now. That's it. Okay. And Purvi is asking, what about the exam? About the exam, as I told you, it is a continuous assessment. Orals will be there. Google form is of 20 marks. Your syllabus is, I have a write-up with me. I will send it to you. Your syllabus include production function, cost and revenue. Production function, cost and revenue. And from these three chapters, you will be having Google form. So it can be like you can be asked a problem also, like average cost, average revenue, marginal revenue. Such problem can also be asked because the answer is only one. So the answer is, I mean, you don't want it is objective. So you just prepare these three lessons very nicely. What are the lessons? Production function, cost, and revenue. I will send it to you through the WhatsApp. Still, if you can take a note of it, production function, cost, and revenue is the portion. Google form, your Google form will be of 20 minutes and sorry, 20 marks. Your Google form will be of 20 marks and it will, I mean, you have to complete it within 25 minutes. Okay, you have to complete it 20 minutes and maximum 30 minutes. The form will be like we will restrict the answer. Okay, then rest 20 marks is of oral. In that oral, there is presentation also. It will be of 3 or 5 marks. That means Viva will be of, if it is of 17, oral question is 17, 3 will be for presentation. Otherwise, if it is 15, presentation will be 5. Okay, so likewise, it will be 20 marks. That is, will be taken as the written, and the next is oral. And in the oral, it will not be taken in a single day. Will not be taken in a single day because it is not possible to take the oral for 20 marks in a single day for a particular child. It will take time. So at least 2-3 days it needs. So I will inform you the tentative dates and accordingly I will take it. So it is very, very necessary to attend the classes regularly now for every subject. For every subject, it is very necessary, very much necessary to attend the classes regularly. Okay, so that's about the exam and the date. I have decided a date, but I have to make it confirm with the other teachers also so that it will not go into some clashes. It will, I mean, I think a few dates you have received, like a 9th November, you have received for business studies. Did you receive any date for accountancy?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
accountancy,
ma'am.
what is the date you
Ma'am,
received?
19.
19.
Ma'am, 19.
That's on business studies, na beta. It is in, like, for accountancy.
Ma'am, 9 for business studies and 19 of accountancy.
Okay, fine. Okay, 19. So Google Form is such like it should not be like it's okay for oral, but Google Form I will try to keep it on a single like a single exam on a particular day. Oral, once you prepare what is this portion, oral can be in continuation with the class. With the class or along with the class, orals can be taken. This is actually in the period itself. So oral doesn't matter, but Google Meet, if there is any clash, please inform me. Okay, so is the 19th is your accountancy. Okay, 19th is your accountancy, and 9th is your business studies. And I think P is also date you have received. You got it, right? Physical education. Any date you got from your teacher, physical education?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no?
Yes,
What is the
ma'am.
date, Beta Kanak?
Ma'am, 9th November.
Sorry?
Ma'am, 9.
9th itself.
Yes, ma'am.
Google form, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. So I will inform today itself. I will inform you the dates today itself. Okay. And portions now you know, and how I'm going to assess you, that also you know. You will be asked like now you have only three lessons: production function, cost, and revenue. You can be asked to like present a topic among like any of this. You have to be you have to be well prepared on every concept. Okay, for presenting it means you according to your comfort, according to your logic, and according to your creativity, you can present it in any way when the question is put to you. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt you can ask. Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
And if you have any personal doubt after the class, also you can send it in my personal number. Okay. Okay. Now let us. So we were going through the lesson. Which lesson we were going through? Revenue. In revenue, you have studied what is revenue, what is the concept of revenue, and what else you have seen? What is the concept of revenue? What is average revenue? What is marginal revenue? What is total revenue? All these things you have seen. And also you have seen the relation between average revenue and marginal revenue. All these things you have seen. Now, let me. Am I there in the meet?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Sarah, ma'am.
Siren, but I got out of the meet actually. Is it?
Sarah ma'am.
Siren. So tell me, what are the concepts you have studied, Swastika? What are the concepts you have studied in revenue?
Yes, ma'am.
What are the concepts in revenue you have studied?
Hmm.
What is revenue? Then after that, what did you study?
Ma'am, we completed till relationship between revenue concept
Hmm.
and relationship between AR and MR.
Yes.
Ma'am, that's it. We completed till that, and we have to continue from
Okay.
the
So
next
you have,
topic.
yes, exactly. We have seen what is revenue, what is average revenue, what is marginal revenue, what is total revenue, and two market conditions you have seen. What were the two market conditions? What were the two market conditions you have seen? Anybody come for
Monopoly and monopolitics.
perfect competition and imperfect competition, isn't it? We have
Yes,
when the
ma'am.
price remain constant, when the price remain constant, that is perfect competition, and when the price changes, that is imperfect competition. These two cases we have seen, and in these two cases, what happens to the price, that also we have seen. And in perfect competition, the price remain constant, and in imperfect competition, the price changes when the output that means if the seller wants to sell more goods, what he has to do, he has to lower his price. So otherwise, he cannot make more sales. So if he wants to increase his sales, he wants to lower his price. That means the price will change. When more output, price will be less. So that is the second case. That is the price changes. The price changes. The two conditions are there. One is the price remain constant, and the other condition the price changes. And the price remain constant, that condition is not as perfect competition. Okay, and the price changes, that particular situation is known as imperfect competition. So we have studied the concepts of revenue like average revenue, marginal revenue, and total revenue. Average revenue, this is total revenue upon the units. Total revenue divided by the units, that is the output. That is known as average revenue. And what is marginal revenue? The extra revenue you earn from each additional unit sold is known as marginal revenue. That means the extra or additional. The additional revenue we earned by selling each additional unit, that is known as marginal revenue. Then what is total revenue? Total revenue is output into price. What is output into price? If it is one, if the output is one unit you are selling, that is output. One, and the price is 5, 1 into 5. And the output is 3, that's the unit sold is 3. If the price remain constant, 3 into 5 is the total revenue. So total revenue is the price into output, number of units. Output means number of units. Okay, the price into, that means the price of each product into the number of item or the number of output or the number of units of items sold. That is known as total revenue. So you know the concept of average revenue. What is average revenue? You know average revenue is total upon the number of units. Suppose you are given 10 is the total revenue and number of units sold is 2. What is the average revenue? Come on, speak. What is the average revenue? Total revenue is 10. Number of units sold is 2. What is the average revenue?
5.
5.
5.
Right. That is what number of units. And what is the marginal revenue? Marginal revenue, now I told you, marginal revenue you cannot find out if I don't give you the what has happened. What is the total revenue in the previous case? If you know what is the total revenue in the previous case, you can find out the marginal revenue, because the marginal revenue is the difference between The total revenue, that is Tn minus 1. The total revenue this time what you got, and previous, in the previous unit, what did you get? That difference is known as the marginal revenue. Okay, so marginal revenue, average revenue, total revenue, these concepts you know. Then you have seen the relationship between marginal revenue and average revenue. Yeah, total, what did you see? The difference between TR and MR? Yeah, AR and MR.
TR and MR.
TR and MR.
TR and MR. And in this case, very important, you have to keep in mind one thing that, give me a minute. You have to keep in mind that your average revenue is equal to price. Your average revenue is equal to price. That you have seen in the question. Not only you have seen, you have proved that your average revenue, in every case when you will find out the average revenue, that is equal to price. But the condition is, what the condition? Can anyone fill the sentence? Complete the sentence. But the condition is average revenue and marginal revenue is average revenue is same, and even the average revenue is equal to the price. What is the condition? When
Price remains constant.
exactly, when the price remain constant. You have proved it through a table. When the price remain constant, okay, when the price remain constant, average revenue is equal to price, that you have proved. And it is a line which is parallel to the x-axis because the price remain constant, and the price is equal to AR and AR is equal to MR. Why AR is equal to MR? What is average revenue? Average revenue means, for example, if total revenue is 15, please listen, if total revenue is 15, you are selling 3 units, what is the average revenue?
5.
Total revenue 15. You are selling 3 units. What is the average revenue?
5.
5.
5.
That 5 is the price also. That 5 rupees is the price also. Because the price remain constant. Because total divided by unit sold, क्या मिलता है हमको? Price of each unit मिलता है. You will get the price of each unit. Whenever you divide the total revenue or the total earning you got divided by the number of unit, what do you get in maths? You have seen. What you will get? Price per unit you will get. So here, total revenue upon units, you are getting average revenue. So that means AR is equal to price. Average revenue is equal to price. And one more thing you have proved that AR is equal to MR. ऐसे क्यों है? AR is equal to MR क्यों है? जब तुमने 3 यूनिट सेल किया तब तुमको 15 रुपीस मिला. जब 4th यूनिट सेल करोगे 5 रुपया तो ज्यादा मिलेगा. Because 1 unit sold is 5 rupees. The price remain constant. And what is MR? Extra 1 unit जब sold करता है, what is the extra earning you have? So when you sell 1 extra unit or 1 additional unit, what is the money earned by you? That is MR. So MR will be always 5. Is there any doubt that MR cannot be 5 always? Is there any doubt regarding that?
No, ma'am.
Why it happens? When you sell 3rd unit, you will get extra 5. 4th unit का भी price तो वही है. So as far as the price is constant, MR will be 5 itself. That means the price itself. So here you can prove that average revenue is equal to price and that is equal to MR. ये तीनों same है. In which condition? When the price remain constant. So when price remain constant, AR is equal to MR and AR is equal to price. So you can write AR is equal to price and that is equal to MR. And you can have you can very beautifully explain it with a table. And a very simple table I have given to you. 5 rupees price, 5 rupees, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units लिख देना. Price 555 लिख देना. And you know what is average TR. First you make the TR column. You know what is TR. 1 into 5, 2 into 5, 3 into 5, like that. Unit into price. Unit into price. That is the TR, total revenue. Total revenue means what? जब 3 unit तुम बेचोगे तो what is the total collection? So when you sell 3 units, how much money you will get? 3 into 5. 4 units, 4 into 5. That is the total revenue. Then next column you can write AR, average revenue. What is average revenue? TR upon the units. TR upon the units. So सब पहले आएगा 5 by 1, then 10 by 2, then 15 by 3, then 20 by 4. So always it will be 5. 5 in this case, in your example, if it is 10, it is 10 everywhere. If it is 25, it is 25 everywhere. That means AR is equal to MR and that is equal to price. As the price remain constant, your price line, or else you can say price line. I think you can see the graph. Can you see the graph what I am presenting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in that case, you see the price will be a constant, a line which is parallel to the x-axis because it is fixed at 5 here. If it is 10, it will be fixed at this line. So this is the price line and also the AR line and also the MR line in each case, in the case where the price remain constant. Is this concept clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. And I think you have written this now.
Yes, ma'am.
This is over. Okay. Now coming to TR and MR, total revenue and marginal revenue. And you know now everything. Average revenue bhi pata hai, total revenue bhi pata hai, marginal revenue bhi pata hai. Total revenue, when you sell more and more, it will increase or decrease total revenue. Increase hoga ki decrease? Increase. Increase constantly ये increase करेगा because 5 into 1, 5 into 2, 5 into 3, 5 into 4 and 5 into 5. 5 into 5. So like that constantly it will increase. So the graphical representation you can see it will be a line like this. It will divide it into 45 degree and it will go like this. See a straight line. So this is the TR line. From 0, you can start it because when the output is 0, TR is 0. When the output is 0, TR is 0. So from 0, you can start it. It will constantly go like this, an upward slanting line. Okay, so there is in a fixed proportion it is increasing because you know in what proportion? Into 5, into 5, into 5. In the first unit the total revenue is 1 into 5. The second case that total revenue is 2 into 5, then 3 into 5. So in a fixed rate it is increasing. So in the case of price remaining constant, your graph will be just like this. It is a line like this. Okay, this 90 degree will be subdivided and this is a upward going line like this. Yes, beta.
Can you zoom a little bit?
I'm trying to, beta, because actually now the page has gone down. 1 minute. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
1 minute, beta. 1 minute. I will use my board and show you. Okay. Can you see my board now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So it will be like this. This is the y-axis and this is the x-axis and the total revenue will be aligned like this. मेरा थोड़ा टेढ़ा हो गया है. It will be like this. Because constantly in constant proportion into 5 it is increasing. And you can start from 0 because at 0 output the total revenue is what? At total revenue is 0. So at each output you will get it like this. At each, this is the output. Total revenue will go like this. And the average revenue, you know, average revenue is a line like this, which is parallel to the x-axis. So if you are asked the relation between AR and TR, you can represent through this graph. So this is the relation between average revenue and total revenue. So both the graph together, if you depict, the relationship can be represented. So your AR line, there's average line is a parallel line to the x-axis. As it is a constant, it is a parallel line to x-axis. And TR increases when the output increases. When the output increases, 1 unit into 5, 2 units into 5, 3 units into 5. So likewise, it increases in a direct proportion. That's why it is like this. So this is a 90-degree and it subdivided. So likewise, it's upward line, TR line. So this is the graphical representation of AR and TR together. And this is the relation between AR and TR. Is this clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me present the other thing. Now, can you see the other page? Take minute, beta. Now, can you see the other page, the textbook page?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did you write relation between TR and MR?
No, ma'am.
So write it
No,
fast.
ma'am.
So we can wind up by writing this 2-3 minutes more. Right? Relationship between TR and MR. Relationship between TR and MR within bracket when price remain constant. Relationship between TR and MR within bracket when price remain constant. Firm can sell any quantity of output. Firm can sell any quantity of output at the same price. At the same price, because you know this is a constant, this is the situation is at a constant price. As a result, MR curve and AR curve. Why MR and AR curve? Because both are same, you know. MR and AR is same when price remain constant. It's a horizontal straight line. It's a horizontal straight line parallel to the x-axis. Horizontal straight line parallel to the x-axis. Parallel to the x-axis. TR increases. Write both in capital letters. TR increases at a constant rate. TR increases at a constant rate. Why constant rate? You know, because into 5, isn't it? Because the price remain constant. TR increases at a constant rate. So the TR curve is a positively sloped straight line. The TR curve is a positively sloped straight line.
Ma'am, positively.
Beta, TR curve is a positively sloped straight line. I repeat, TR increases at a constant rate. So, the TR curve is a positively sloped straight line. See, here a question, you can get a question. Why it is a positively sloped straight curve? What is the reason? Because the increase is at a constant rate. As TR is 0 at 0 level of output, as TR is 0 at 0 level of output, yeah, complete the sentence. TR is 0 at 0 level of output, complete the sentence. Anyone? Complete the sentence. TR is 0 at 0 level of output. So your curve starts from the
Origin.
origin. Very good.
Origin.
TR curve start from the origin. TR curve start from the origin. Now you have a table and you have a graph. This shows the relation between TR and MR. So if the relation is asked, you have to make this table. Also, you have to show this in the form of graph. And now I have given you 2-3 sentences that also you have to remember. So now you know there is no descriptive paper, but I can ask you present, or how will you keep the relationship between TR and MR? How will you, how can you explain the relation between TR and MR? That time you have to explain all these things. Is it clear to you? You can take a screenshot so that you can write this table and you can draw this graph. All of you, please take a screenshot of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you stop presenting? I hope you all have taken the screenshot. Screenshot ले लिया क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I am taking that sentence.